Call halal Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rachakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, as well as honor to the men under the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect and those who hope to be of that number. Note, I am not affiliated with Great Millstone. I repeat, note, I am not affiliated with Great Millstone. I only learn wholly from them. Great Britain MP encourages workplaces and social venues to require vaccination proof from the public. The article was put up today. There is a malicious plan to steal away individual liberties, to break down the autonomy of the family unit, and to create an NWO that renders every human being a piece of property owned by centralized big pharma controlled governments. This ownership of human beings will be achieved by coercing everyone to inoculate, means vaccinate their bodies with cell-modifying mRNA vaccines. Freedoms have been stolen to force people to vaccinate in order, basically to take a vaccine in order to get permission to live and gather again. The chairman of the Foreign Affairs Select Committee in the House of Commons, Tom Tugendhat MP, revealed that these plans are already being put into motion. He's saying it's already taken. These plans are being put into action. He said it's very likely that mass production of vaccines, or vaccines shall I say, in 2020 will ultimately become a mandatory without option public health measure in 2021. This is the MP over here. He's saying, well, it's already in place. If you check out the news tab of Google when you write his name, Slovakia for the way. Anti-vaxxers may be barred from pubs and offices. Senior Tory MP. And you see his name, Tom Tugendhat. You scroll down. City AM. Could COVID vaccine refusers be barred from offices, pubs and gyms? So yeah, Europe looking to segregate healthy unvaccinated people to ultimately achieve 100% vaccine compliance. Compliance is doing as you're told. People who do not consent to the vaccines could be segregated. Segregated means separated throughout society and not allowed to travel. Tom Tugendhat even said that individuals may not be able to enter the workplace if they cannot provide proof of vaccination. So you won't be able to enter where you work. Pretty soon come, you're not going to be able to enter where you work if you cannot prove you've taken a vaccine. And in order to prove you've taken a vaccine, you first have to take the vaccine. So if you're not looking to take the vaccine, if you're not going to take the vaccine, then you're not going to be able to get the thing that proves you've taken the vaccine. And so you're not going to be able to go back to that job, because that job is going to require a proof of vaccination, which you don't have. Even though these measures violate every informed consent and medical privacy law on the books, Tom Tugendhat said that mandatory means without option, vaccines should be used with coercion throughout society to, quote, punish, unquote, people. People who do not consent will not be allowed to gather at public venues, concerts or stadiums until they can provide proof of inoculation. Inoculation, means getting vaccinated. Vaccination. Another word for inoculation is vaccination. This concept has already been presented by Ticketmaster, an American company that handles tickets and entry requirements for event organizers. After purchasing a ticket, fans would need to verify that they had been vaccinated, offering 1 year of protection, or had tested negative for coronavirus 24 to 72 hours before a concert or sporting event. If a fan tested positive or did not verify vaccination, they would not be allowed access to the event. In 2020, government set up the infrastructure of fear to take away individual liberties through discriminatory lockdowns and business and gathering restrictions. In order to get those freedoms back, humans are being told they will have to submit to the mRNA vaccines. Tugendhat said people will have to provide a certificate to prove they have been vaccinated with the new mRNA inoculations, or they will be barred from public utilities. And then, this is what he says, quote, if vaccinations work, and if we're confident it's safe, and all indications so far are good, then I can certainly see the day when businesses say, look, you've got to return to the office, and if you're not vaccinated, you're not coming in. Mr. Tugendhat told the HuffPost Commons People podcast. He even said the inoculations could be required to enter pubs and restaurants. The senior MP iterated, I can certainly see social venues asking for vaccination certificates, unquote. He compared the coercive scheme to current requirements already in place for some countries. In some countries, yellow fever vaccines are mandatory in order for people to enter the country. And I can see a situation where, yes, of course, you're free not to have the vaccine, but there are consequences. And this, this person says your body may soon belong to, the big vaccine gulf if you don't rise up. Okay, the law said of Esau, you can't rise up against Esau Edom, the so-called white man, because this is his rulership. The only one who's going to take Esau Edom down is Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. You Israelites, the Lord said, wait ye upon me till I rise up to the prey. The prey is Esau, and the Lord's going to rise up to Esau. He's going to bring him down. Right, they mentioned, there's going to come a time where you're not going to be able to travel without proof of vaccine, without getting vaccinated first. Second, okay, there it is. People who do not consent to the vaccines could be segregated throughout society and not allowed to travel. Second address, 15. 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. You had some of that during these lockdowns, but this is going to be amplified even more when it comes to these vaccines. The vaccines, they're going to be made mandatory. Those who don't have these vaccines, without proof of the vaccination, you're not going to be able to move around. Okay, they're going to have city checkpoints, the police, military stationed there, and if you don't have your proof of vaccination, their documents prove you've been vaccinated and whatnot, you're not going to be able to travel between places, between cities, what have you. So you're going to be restricted in traveling around. And the scriptures say the devil is coming down to you having great wrath. I'll get Revelation 12. 12? Yeah. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Okay, those who dwell in the heavens is the Most High Yahweh, the Lord Yahushai, and the angels. The elect are rejoicing. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil Esau Edom, so-called white man. Diablos, that's what devil goes back to in the Greek. Diablos means deceiver, is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Wrath is anger with action. Esau is angry and is with his action. Anger with action. Esau's coming down with a lot of anger. Anger plus action. That's what he's coming down with. Because he knows that he has a short time left of his rulership. He knows his rulership is nearly over. He sees his prophecies being fulfilled. The Israelites waking up. The chariots. He knows that his kingdom is nearly done. He knows he only has a small amount of time before Lord Yahushua strikes him down. Revelation 2. I want to say 10. Beautiful, the wonderful Yahweh Bashim Yoshai. Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Don't fear any of those things which you're going to suffer. Behold, the devil, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, Diablos, deceiver, is going to cast some of us into prison. So, those of us who hope to be of the elect and hope for elect, some of us are going to be thrown into prison by Esau, Edom. And prison, it's a camp with guards. It could be a detention camp, internment camp, a FEMA camp if you're in America, or just a straight up prison. And you're going to be tried, tested, and you shall have tribulation. Tribulation is a cause of great trouble and suffering. 10 days. 10 days is any number of days. It could be 2 days. It could be a day. It could be 2 months. It could be 3 weeks. Be thou faithful unto death. Okay? Keep the faith even if it means you have to die for this truth. And I will give thee a crown of life. Remember, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. I'll get that scripture separately so it can show up by itself, providing I search it right. Matthew 24:13. Wonderful. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Enduro means what it called? Hard. Make hard. So you can enduro, hard. So you have to be made hard enough to last until the end, so that you can last, so that you can be saved. Because if you last until the very end, if you're made hard enough to last until the end by Yahweh Hashem Yashai, you will be saved. Because all the elect are going to last until the end. They're going to fulfill the scripture over here, and I'll repeat it. Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. All the elect will endure unto the end, thus will they be saved. Okay. Revelation 3. Revelation 3. 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Hold on to this truth for dear life. Keep on to death, okay? What it called? The word of my patience. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. The hour of temptation is when the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, is made mandatory throughout the earth. Okay? There's gonna that hour where they make the mark of the beast without option. If you don't take this mark of the beast, you're gonna be put to death. Keep your faith unto the very end, and yeah, you're gonna be sealed as the elect, Lord willing. You'll be of that number. So I'm gonna leave it there. You can see this devil is coming down with great wrath, because he knows that his rulership is almost over. He knows his rulership, there's only a short time left of his rulership. He's doing things quicker and quicker and quicker. The days are being shortened for the elect's sake, pursuant to Matthew 24. Is it Matthew? Yeah, it's somewhere in Matthew 24. I'll get that scripture, and this will be the last scripture of the video. In this video, Matthew 24:21 through 22. For then shall there be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. That's talking about Jacob's trouble, which we're going into. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Electos, meaning chosen, the chosen Israelites. But for the chosen Israelites' sake, those days shall be shortened. The times are being shortened for the elect's sake, the chosen Israelites' sake. Else there would be no one to save. And the only ones who are going to get saved are those chosen Israelites. Hopefully this video was edifying. Until next time, Shalom.